Okay, I assume y'all already know what Uma Musume is. I bet y'all know because of YouTube Shorts or TikTok For You page, like to showing the Uma contents. This franchise got a lot more popular because of last year with prequel spin-off Cinderella Grey. Then the game got award, become the best mobile game in 2025. And not to mention the movie Beginning of a New Era going to release, even though the movie already released back in 2024. But they only released on Japan, so they're gonna drop for American audience in late February this year. What I'm trying to say, C game at its peak right now. A lot of people praise on them and a lot of people talking about them, and I are one of them. For some reason, I really fuck with it. Why am I fucking with the anime horse girls? I try my best to not really into it, like this not my thing, you know. But because my feet always shove on my ass about Uma Musume, that's make me really curious. So I just look a little bit about this. Like seriously, what's the hype? I just watched one clip and the result, I watch all the anime series. Also looking at people's game review. Basically this series is my favorite new thing now, sadly. Also, if you're asking me which of my favorite Uma Musume, let's just say with my own country's language, minggu ini sungguh istimewa. If you know what I mean, that's the answer. Okay, stop the yapping. Now we're gonna talk the real stuff. You know, the real reason why anyone watch this video. Now I'm gonna talk about a fanfic that a lot of people on internet, TikTok specifically, say is the most disturbing thing in the Uma Musume fandom. That is Thank You McQueen. You guys probably asking how I know this fanfic. Well, remember I say TikTok specifically? Well, I discovered from TikTok, obviously. One day I just lay my ass on the couch, doom scrolling until I found these videos with a caption, people who know. When I first time looking this, at first I thought it's just a shipping Yuri comic between Meijiro, McQueen and 𝕺.𝕺. But when I look at the comment, a lot of people saying they traumatized and regret reading this. After that, I kept scrolling on the comment until I found the context, and I will say it's porn. Well, kinda, I don't know, it's really strange. After looking the comment, now I have a bright idea to read this comic and also make a video as well, so you Uma Musume fan will watch my vid. I need that views, my guy. Also, is it true that this is really disgusting or people just exaggerating? Okay, let's go. Before reading, we got this image first. It's basically the comic cover but grey, and the text say, "Let's be rivals until death do us part." Whoa, I'm scared. It make me shiver me timber. After that, we got this disclaimer panel. It's basically saying the character that's shown here is not his property but C game property, and also saying C game please don't send Yakuza on his ass. The story begins in a hospital with injured 𝕺. Also, there's a speaker trainer, or his real name 𝕺. Then a doctor tell 𝕺 they have a bad news. It seems she keep getting another fracture again and again. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you, this comics take place in season 2. You know, the whole Tokai 𝕺 plotline, or I like to call Tokai Joe Swanson arc. Then 𝕺 asking the doctor, will she be alright? And how long will the recovery take? The doctor answer, he's afraid the situation is much more complicated. It's their mistake that they notice it's so late. They wondering why it's keep happening, so they did some research. The day they got the result, it's worse than what they expected. Also, the Hachimi look exactly like the 1,000-yard stare. The next panel in Trayson track field, other Umas training, including Lightning McQueen. Also 𝕺 here watching her from afar. 𝕺 comes in, say hey McQueen. Then McQueen happy to see 𝕺 again. After that, McQueen saying like she hope 𝕺 get better soon for the autumn Tenno show. She really miss racing with her. But 𝕺 answer, listen McQueen. Afterward, she walk off. At the same time, she telling her sorry to interrupt McQueen training, but she have something important to tell her. Only her, not anybody. And meet her at the club room evening. After 𝕺 message, Kachao talk on her mind, say she looks so serious, something important only to her. Also, she blushing for some reason. The next panel, evening in the speaker HQ. Inside there's 𝕺. She's sitting and start unwrapping her leg. Then McQueen entered the HQ. At the same time, she say to 𝕺, she been thinking a lot lately and she also have something to say too. Then she look at her and she terrified. The next wait, what is that? Is that a noose? The hell is she doing? After that, she start crying and say the doctor tell her she won't able to run again. The next panel, 𝕺 start explaining to McQueen that she ain't and have never been. It's actually otherwise. The doctor says she have what is this? Osteogenesis imperfecta, some kind of fucked up disease or something. That's why her bones are brittle and break so easily, and she will have that until the end of her life. Damn, that's a never-ending fracture right there. That means she cannot run anymore.
No shit!
After the revelation, McQueen really traumatized over here. Now the only thing 𝕺 really want is to ask McQueen to end this. Wait, end this? Like how? The next panel, 𝕺 walking towards her, at the same time saying she want only her to help her one last time. The two face to face and kiss afterward.
Gay!
I knew it's a shipping comic. After kissing, Theo say, "Until death do us part," right? Huh, she say the line. The next panel, Theo push McQueen to the floor and pull her pants. Wait, what? Then she uplifting her skirt. Okay, what the fuck? At the same time, she doing this face. Okay, pause. Am I the only one who think this face looks similar to mewing face meme? Like, girl, sorry, you're not Sigma. The next panel.
Man was arrested for allegedly giving.
What the fuck? No!
So yeah, we got this one huge panel about them doing scissoring each other. McQueen obviously terrified because Theo forcing her doing this type of bullshit, while Theo here look creepy zesty as hell, like bruh, hole and hole, you serious? That's pleasure? If it's thick and whole, I'm completely under. Okay, what am I talking, man? After that bonkers, then okay, why is this? Come on, why we have to bring the real life horse here? I get pretty much all characters are based on this, but is it really necessary to bring this up? Especially before this, we got this. That has to be disrespect, right? That just low blow. Give me some good fucking reason why there's a picture in the first place. After some BS, the next panel we got to see McQueen's eyes went from terrifying to soulless dead eye. At the same time say alright. After that she pick her up to the noose. The next panel Theo is crying happy, put her head on the noose, also tell McQueen thank you McQueen.
He said it!
While McQueen is completely dead in the eye and her face get covered by Theo's tear. After that she let her go and well, that's it. That's the story. You guys probably asking, is this the end? Well, I wish, but unfortunately, it doesn't stop here. Because after that, McQueen for some reason start touching herself. Wait, why? Twisting her tits, and she put her hand inside her pants. God, what the f. After that, she grabs Theo's skirt, uplifting, and lick that shit up.
Oh! Ew! What the fuck?
Okay, this messed up. Why is she doing that, huh? I can't even show on YouTube. Why there's 3 angle shot on this? Not to mention that previous horse pic. Oh no, I'm feel disgusted. Look at this. I'm pretty sure when Theo get dragged in hell by Satan, suddenly she feels weird. Then she look at her body and sees McQueen doing this. I'm pretty sure her reaction will be,
what the fuck? That was so fucked up, you guys.
The next morning, the whole gang going to inside the HQ. The 12 billion yen bed, confused why the door not locked. They enter the room and all of them screaming. The next panel, the gang really shocking to see what they see. Like for example, Gold shit hitting the black guy shock pose and want to call Rayo. Silent Hills can't say anything, she's speechless. Then my beloved The Weeknd dropping her knees on the floor, crying over Theo. Then there's the dynamic duo Scarlett Johansson and Soviet trying to cover their eyes at the same time want to see it, and their reaction is perfectly lined. The next panel, apparently McQueen has been sitting on the floor the entire night. Well, she kept saying thank you McQueen. Then the final panel, now McQueen in the asylum sitting alone and keeps saying thank you McQueen. The end. Oh yeah, also there's a little note. They say actually love Uma Musume. They are good girls and deserve happiness. Then turn on this, then officially end. And that's the story. What do you guys think? If you ask me,
that is one big pile of shit.
it's really obvious this going to be fucking ass. It's just another Yuri hentai comic with a depression plot and also a little necrophilia. It's basically like Marvel Ruins giving the character their bad ending fate, except Marvel Ruin more a dark edgy shock value. Well, this is NSFW with extra step. Is it disturbing? Nah, I mean yeah, it's gross, but it's really tame if you ask me. I've seen a lot worse than this. The comic more focused on a story rather than the main character get banged the whole thing. I mean the only not safe for work is the huge panel part and also the 3 angle shot of whatever this is. The only thing that make me really get to my nerve is the real life horse picture. Like seriously, why? What's for? Tribute? I mean it will be cool if it for necessary reason. Like seriously, what's the reason to put on this comic? For dramatic effect? Nah, in my eyes, that is disrespect. Y'all probably want to know who made this doujin. Well, after some research, it's actually made by this artist named 𝕶.𝕾 Matzel Art. After I looking on the Twitter, the art is actually really amazing. Like, look at this right shower art. But despite that, 𝕶.𝕾 is also an NSFW artist who makes several art34 stuff on their alt account and Pixiv. I don't recommend to look at 𝕶.𝕾, especially this comic, so just stay away. I will end this video here. Thank you guys for watching. Sorry I make y'all traumatizing. If y'all enjoy my video, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and please help me to gaining more subscriber please. Shall I make another Uma Musume video? Okay, see y'all in the next video. Selamat tinggal.